your girl Adeola.
The economy has recovered from recession. And we had six.
Hold on, don't get ahead of yourself. Hold on, I beg you, Jare. Let's start from the beginning. So, Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari was at the National Assembly on Wednesday to present the 2019 budget when this happened.
Lie! We have lies.
Father, Lord Almighty, you don't mean it. First of all, the moment Buhari arrived at the National Assembly, some of the lawmakers booed him, some of them were hailing him. It was crazy. Finally, he made his way to the podium and he talked about the achievements of his government. But some lawmakers kept interrupting Mr. President.
H. Mango Water Supply Project, Plateau State. Lie. It's not true. Not true.
Father. Now, as expected, Buhari lays so much emphasis on his fight against corruption. But guess what happened?
The federal government has also sustained its efforts in fight against corruption and improve
Damn, did you hear that? Which corruption? Grass cutter. You guys remember the former secretary to the government of the Federation, that is Babacha Alawa, the one that Buhari fired, but he hasn't prosecuted after claiming that he spent 270 million naira on cutting grass. Yes, that one, that is who the lawmakers were referring to. Anyway, as a response to the lawmakers, this is what Mr. President said.
May I appeal to the honorable members that the world is watching us. And no, it's not true. We are supposed to be above this.
Wait, you don't mean it. Mr. President, let me look here in case you're watching. The world is watching you. I don't know why Nigerian officials like to look good to the outside world, but they don't really care about how they look to their own people. Oga Buhari, in case you're watching, so you didn't know that the world was watching you when you acted like you didn't see the governor of Kano State, who allegedly collected bribe at least $5 million. You didn't know that the world was watching. Since herdsmen have been killing people, thousands of people have been killed by herdsmen. You did not know that the world was watching at the time. You went and told Trump that the herdsmen don't carry guns, that they don't carry weapons, they only carry machete for self-defense. 80 human beings were buried in one day because herdsmen slaughtered them like chicken. As the president, you could not go there to show up and mourn with the people. Till today, you did not declare these herdsmen as terrorists or do anything tangible to stop the killings. So it is now that you are realizing that the world is watching. Is this a joke? No, serious. Is this a joke, Mr. President? You think that the world was not watching what your party did in Ekiti State and Osun State elections? Yes, you even cancelled the election because your candidate did not win. You didn't know the world was watching when our soldiers were being killed left and right by Boko Haram. Even soldiers are now revolting, releasing videos of how they lack weapons and how Boko Haram is killing them like chickens. What happened to the $1 billion that you said you would use to buy weapons for our soldiers since April? What happened to the $1 billion? Your corruption fight has been one-sided. Did you not know? The 270 million naira grass cutter is from your party. What did you do to him? You didn't do anything to him. People have been through so much during your administration. There is hunger in the land. The recession has been so bad that Nigerians are now committing suicide. Haba, you are obviously more concerned about winning the coming election than caring for the people. You spent like 3 months abroad on medical treatment. Till now, you did not build us one good hospital just because you have access to go abroad. Several promises that you made before your elections, you did not fulfill them. There is no job, there is no money, but it is now that you are realizing that the world is watching. Please, I beg, with due respect, Mr. President, just sit down somewhere. Stop telling us that the world is watching. Now to the lawmakers. They should be ashamed of themselves, every one of them, for acting as if they have no power to make changes. They were booing Buhari. What would that do? That doesn't change anything. Instead of booing Buhari, are they not the lawmakers? They are the lawmakers. They make the law of the land. They're supposed to be the ones holding Buhari accountable. No, be so. They have the power to effect real changes if they want to. How many bills have these people passed since they've been lawmakers to make life easier for common Nigerians? How many laws? Do you guys think they were booing Buhari because of what common people are going through? Heck no. The recession did not affect them. It did not affect them. These people spent like $43 million on wardrobe allowance. Are you kidding me? They were buying themselves expensive cars. The whole recession. If there is something that they don't agree with in the budget, they actually have the power to change it. And actually, they do make changes to the budget every year. I hope you guys know that. Yes, every year they increase the money that goes to them. They increase it. And the former Minister of Finance, Antikemi, would allow them because they knew about her fake certificate. So they were using that to blackmail her. Several of them have corruption allegations, no be so, especially those of them in Buhari's party. Several of them have corruption allegations. I beg, instead of booing Buhari, you are lawmakers. Take some responsibility because you are part of this government. The $37,000 that you guys get every single month as salary, apart from the money that they give you to help people in your constituencies, what exactly have you done with it? Honestly, every single one of them, all the lawmakers, including Buhari himself, they are all hypocrites.
The world is watching us.
It is now that you are waking up. I beg. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Ghana. Actually, this happened to a Ghanaian family living here in the US. But ladies and gentlemen, this is a video of when a Ghanaian lady by the name Pauline and her parents found out that she's been admitted to Columbia University in New York with full scholarship.
Which one? Stanford. Oh, we love you.
You are just right here across the George Washington Bridge. Thank you, Jesus.
Oh. Mama, how are you? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your first choice.
Oh.
Girl, I am so happy for you, honestly. I almost cried when I watched that video. I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Huge congratulations to Pauline Ano. I actually know her and her parents. Amazing family. Huge congratulations. This girl studied so hard. She has never missed one day of school since she moved to America in 2nd grade. Can you imagine? She's about to finish high school. She has never missed one day of school. Even when she's sick, her mom says that she will still insist on going to school. That's how studious she is. And to see that all the hard work paid off is amazing. So we're very proud of you. Congratulations, Pauline. Huge shout out to her parents. Do you know what this means for her parents? It means for the next 4 years that Pauline will be in college, they do not have to pay a dime. They don't have to spend $1. Her tuition, her school fees is covered, her books, housing, living expenses, all covered. On top of that, she will be getting stipends. What? They'll be giving her money. As in, isn't that wonderful? If anyone would like to apply for the scholarship that Pauline got, it's called the Quest Bridge Scholarship. You can check it out online. Make sure that you Google it. You can apply for this scholarship even if you are not an American citizen or a green card holder, so long as you're living in the US. They look for bright students from low-income families and they match them up with the best colleges and universities in America. So the only thing is the student has to be really studious. They have to be really exceptional in their academics. They have to be like on top of their game. So if you know a student, if you know anyone, or if you're interested, you don't have to wait until you finish high school. You know, like Pauline, she will finish high school next year, May, but she already has admission to Columbia University. Say what? Although I will tell you that this girl is so studious that she's already taking some college classes. So if you know any young person living in America who is really serious with his or her studies, if the family makes less than $65,000 in a year, please tell them to Google the Quest Bridge Scholarship and tell them to apply online. They don't have to write me on how to apply. Just Google it and apply online. Once again, congratulations to Pauline. We're very proud of her. She wants to be a medical doctor and I know she will make it happen. We're very proud of you. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So last Saturday, you guys made it possible for us to share another 40 bags of rice, 40 bags of corn, 40 bags of gari, 40 gallons of palm oil at a different IDP camp in Benue State. Yes, so thank you so much. This is just in time for Christmas, you guys. I honestly cannot thank you enough to everybody that donated. There were people that wrote us that they wanted to come from Lagos to come and volunteer. Some people wrote from Oyo and some people wrote from Kwara State. But we discouraged them because of their long travel. I'm very sorry. Those Nigerian roads, I don't want to be responsible. But you know, 24 people came out from Benue State to volunteer for this outreach. And we had 9 medical doctors who treated people all day. All the children there were dewormed and all the children got a Christmas gift from Father Christmas. We had Father Christmas as well. Now I am extremely happy about this outreach. You know why? Because we finally were able to get reusable pads for women. Yes! your question. You guys don't understand. You have to be a woman to understand. We need to take care of that. Thank you, Jare. Now, we found out about an NGO that makes reusable pad in Abuja. They are called HEFI NGO. It's Health Aid for All Initiative. So we contacted them and they had pads readily available. Thank you so much to their founder, Dr. Ugo. She was so nice. I spoke with her. She was like, girl, I got you. So thank you so much. They delivered. We will still be patronizing them. Now, shout out to a viewer by the name Bimbo Pedro, who lives in Delaware here in the US. This woman sent us $500 and she said she wants the money specifically for pads. So because of this woman, as well as the Yoruba Heritage and Cultural Association in Victoria, Australia, because they also sent us money for pads, we were able to purchase 200 kits of pads for this woman. Yeah, so now each kit has 4 reusable pads, which means each woman gets 4 pads, 1 soap, 1 Ziploc bag to put a used pad onto the wash sheet, and 1 underwear pants. That was the highlight for the women, and they were so happy, they were so excited. Unfortunately, we need to get more pads because not even half of the women got pads. The line for pad was so long. Only the first 200 people got pads. Each one of them got 4 pads. But you know, I just want to thank you guys, every one of you that donated when we started the outreach among the Benue IDPs, and also those of you that donated even after September. This is another camp that you are making it possible for us to cater for. Thank you so much, every single one of you. Because of you, these people will have food for Christmas. Okay, they are so excited. And also the children have Christmas gifts, and 200 women no longer have to worry about pads when their period comes. Thank you so much. This is life changing. You don't understand. So may God honor every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you. Of course, I like to thank all the volunteers that went. I actually called that day. I wanted to say thank you to every one of you, but by the time I called, Pastor Joel's phone had died, so I wasn't able to speak with the volunteers this time around. But for you to leave whatever you were doing to go and volunteer, we so much appreciate you. Now, some of the volunteers sent messages, and their messages was really heart-touching, that they've never done anything like this, and doing something like this opened their eyes to so many things, and they were so happy. They had so much joy in helping people. I'm telling you, if you ever had the opportunity of volunteering, there's so much joy in volunteering that I don't know how to tell you guys. So thank you to all the volunteers. We really appreciate you guys. And finally, I'd like to thank Pastor Joel and his wife, Dr. Grace, for overseeing this whole thing. These people are so selfless. Like, I don't know how to thank them. Honestly, they go all out. They don't sleep. Like, the days leading towards the outreach, they were running everywhere, getting the rice, getting the gari, getting everything ready, getting the t-shirts for the volunteers. They did everything, and they were so accountable. Every day they would tell me the breakdown of money. They would send the breakdown of every single penny. I just appreciate their transparency and their honesty and their care for these people. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate the 2 of you. God bless you. You guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So I'm so excited to tell you guys about our Cameroonian fundraising. Yes, thank you, thank you. I'm so excited about what you are about to make possible among the Cameroonian refugees in Nigeria. Thank you so much to everyone that has donated. We raised more than $36,000, y'all. I was like, whoa, wait, what? $36,000. Thank you so much. This is an example of what is possible when people come together, regardless of our nationality or ethnicity or whatever. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful to every single person that donated. Huge shout out, by the way, to Dr. Lisa Ekole. This woman went all out in getting several Cameroonian organizations to participate and to donate. She would always find time for us to touch base. Sometimes we'll speak in the middle of the night. She's really been on top of this. Thank you so much. Now, I'm so excited to see so many Cameroonian groups come together to be a part of this initiative, regardless of political affiliation. Thank you so much for putting humanity first. Seriously, this is about human lives. Shout out to all these Cameroonian groups in America. CAFMI Humanitarian Group, thank you so much. Association of Cameroonian Nurses in Michigan, Sobanis Tri-State, the Manu Elements of Michigan, the LECDA Michigan, the Afro Acom Michigan, Bambui Cultural Community in Michigan, Ngemba Group of Michigan, the Harmony Social Club, the Bafut Mangong Michigan, the Royals of Michigan, the Michigan Family Group. Thank you so much. Please, ladies and gentlemen, know that these are not the only groups or the only people that donated. I know that. But just to see the groups that came together for a good cause, and I just want to commend them. I just want to commend them for what they've done. May God bless you. That's why I'm mentioning them. Now, to everybody that is not from Cameroon that decided to participate in this haba, no, God bless you. For real, you guys, thank you so much. And to to all the Cameroonians abroad that decided to participate in this, thank you so much. We've spoken with the leaders at the biggest refugee settlement in Nigeria, and they told us about the real needs. The initial plan was to take some things there on Christmas Day before we do the empowerment, but we don't have to do that anymore because Aya Foundation is taking them food worth at least 6 million naira. So I've been in conversation with Aya Foundation as well. So Aya Foundation is taking them food on Christmas Day, so we don't have to worry about that. And you know, they also told us that a lot of people usually remember them Christmas Day, New Year Day. That's when people remember them. So we don't have to worry about them having food Christmas Day and the holidays. So we're trying to meet some real needs, and we're also trying to empower people. First of all, before I say anything else, I want to thank the UN. The UNHCR has been doing so much among the IDPs. So we don't want to undermine what they've been doing at all. We want to come on board and work with them to empower the people at the settlement. So now I will just tell you some of their pressing needs before telling you exactly the projects that we would embark on. So they divided them into different communities, and each community has at least 30 families. So each community with at least 30 families gets 3 latrines. It's actually not toilets. Women have been complaining that it's hard for them to use the latrines because, you know, some heat usually come out of their latrine. So with that, at least 10 families are sharing 1 latrine. That's not ideal. The second situation is right now they don't have electricity, and then the moment it gets dark, they can't do anything because there's no electricity. We also found out that each family of 5 is given 1 mattress. So like a family of 8 will get 2 mattresses. That's not ideal. So a lot of children in primary school and secondary school have access to education. They are being trained, but there's no provision for those who are old enough to go to colleges and universities. So their education has been on hold since they've been at the IDP camps. But we found out that admission form in Cross River is 15,000 naira. And also right now, the UN is bringing water from outside the settlement. They are also constructing a borehole. The people at the settlement, they told me this 1 borehole would not be enough because there are thousands of people there. So they need another borehole. And besides that, there are so many professionals among them that we can empower. Also, there are people that know how to sew. There are people that know how to cut hair. So there are so many things that we can do. I just wanted you guys to know. We're yet to decide exactly what we'll do. We'll do whatever we can do with the money that you have donated, but I just want you to know some of the needs that we are hoping to meet. Once again, thank you so much to everybody that has donated. I'm so excited about embarking on this project and changing lives. Thank you so much. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Alright, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it real right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, press the subscribe button. Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much, everyone that has watched this show this year. I cannot believe it is already Christmas. What for that? Merry Christmas to you and your loved ones. Don't forget, if you're sending money home to Nigeria, to Ghana, Tanzania, Uganda, make sure that you download Wave and use Wave to send money. It will make your life so much easier. And don't forget to use my name as promo code Adeola so you can get extra $5 added to the money that you're sending to your loved ones. But you need to put my name as promo code before your first transaction. If not, you lose the $5. So Merry Christmas from me and Adeola. Come and say Merry Christmas to people. Get out. Anyway, from me and Adeola, Merry Christmas to every one of you. Until next time, I'm gonna see you all later. Peace out. Hi, it's Adeola. Looking for a fast, reliable way of sending money to your loved ones in Nigeria in time for the holidays? Use Wave. Your recipients will get the money in their bank account within minutes, and use promo code Adeola for a $5 gift from me to you the first time you send.